Now, this was an interesting one, the tinnitus, which is a very unique type of tinnitus in which people hear a sound that sounds like their heart beating in their ear, almost like water, or there's turbulence of fluid, like a whoosh, whoosh, whoosh type of sound, again, with their heartbeat. And some people experience this when they're lying down. It may be positional. Others, they may experience it all day long. But this was a very unique feature of IIH that was described first in this paper in 1991. Photopsias can also occur in these patients. Photopsias are basically tiny little flashes of light. Many people do have photopsias, but in these IIH patients, it tends to be more prevalent. And also eye pain or eye socket pain, like a dull ache in the eye socket, were also symptoms. Now, the same investigators, they did in their study, they actually did something interesting. They took IIH cases and compared them to controls in terms of symptoms. And it turned out that a lot of the controls who did not have IIH also had similar symptoms. So this was really interesting. Many people, you can see the cases are here in the deep red and the controls were in the black. Headache was very common in both groups. Transient visual obscurations, photopsias, more common in the controls. But the one key feature that had the most difference between cases and controls was this tinnitus. So now it's really commonplace that this is one of the very first questions we ask our patients. Do you hear anything in your ears? Do you hear a swishing sound in your ears? If so, if we see the disc edema, we're much more likely to think IIH rather than something else.